Now it's time to pack your bags and start your journey down the... Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
still looking. And the defense got him at the 27. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Boyd. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the back. Running to Green.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Really good job working through his progression. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Bernard. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Lost a throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
It's so nice when you know...
Wants to throw. It's Bernard. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to...
Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Bernard. Takes a hit as he fires. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. quickly complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They get to him as he throws.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got it to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Bernard. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, look out, the ball's free. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Great. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Moving out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Touchdown Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the right side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the... There he goes! Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. To the air, it's Bernard. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here we go, here we go! Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Makes the catch. It's Green. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just need a few inches on this opening drive to pick up a first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. That's reeled in. It's Hill. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call them a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got to...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism.
Touchdown, Bayou. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Fires to the right. It's complete. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boyd.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He uncorks one deep. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense.
Offense in an empty set. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's Raymond. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the right. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Sails one into the middle. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Bernard. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown time. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down. Changing
on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Pass complete. completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Got a man, it's Boyd. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day.
And the Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And some room to work. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Bernard. Got him downfield. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything... Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of... Looking to throw, it's Bernard. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone and
they are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Raymond. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty is the last thing you want when you're in this part of the field. Dropping back, it's Bernard. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 20. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's...
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know
he'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires left. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest play.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes one. He's got it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Back to throw. It's Bernard. Rushes on him. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Green. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Going to swing it on second down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't...
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Bernard. Trying to beat the D deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves...
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Scanning the field, it's Bernard. Here's a heat. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down.
You just get the feel.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gonna take a shot. Snatches it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented when he does.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's good. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He's going for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Back to throw, it's Bernard. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. He wants it all. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go,
they'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run play action. Buys a little extra time. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Trying to escape and get it himself. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spin the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been running wild in the first half. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just ran over him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. He's got the back in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Finds a man on the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Going up top. He's got it inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14. And the big-time offensive play has them set up. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the running back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Quarterback moving. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll keep it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's got to...
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give as they work on that clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The lone back's got it. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Bernard. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got a man. It's Boyd. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Find some fresh air. Turning on the jet. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time,
and it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Off the play fake on first down. Dump off caught by the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to scramble. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll try to run for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Illegal block.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Play action here on first down. Finds his man. It's Boyd. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. With the first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd.
So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. That's caught. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. They'll be stopped short of the first down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Throws a stiff arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He lets it go on the move. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Goal line formation for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this defense just getting mad.
Trying to find room. It's Raymond. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Breaks free. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for the offense, first and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. shotgun. He'll hand it off. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already...
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big...
The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I love this.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in OT. No surprise. So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. He's looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 1st and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game? And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset, but we just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. They'll leave it with him. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Goes to the option. Picks up the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. LSU now operating in the red zone. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass, it's Bernard. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown LSU! Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hill. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. The 20. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Back to pass, it's Bernard. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Dances away to buy time. He's going to take off. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
He's going to let it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Bernard. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. And he's still running after the move. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And there was no way. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Into the house. Touchdown, Tiger. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To throw, it's Bernard. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Leaves it with the running back. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The give to the tailback. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Zings it complete to the right. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hand. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for...